Hey y'all. So, one of the most powerful things that was included in the new Google Earth is the ability for people to not only view Street View imagery, but also to be able to share that with basically 2 clicks with anyone who needs to see, or anyone who you want to be able to see that image. So it's actually really simple to use. So here I am kind of centered above the city where I teach. Here's where Eminence, Kentucky is. Here's my school right there. And so in order to view what the street view imagery around my school looks like, I can jump down here and kind of in the navigation controls here in the bottom right, in between where the 3D view and the fly to my location button is Pegman. So simply by clicking Pegman, you'll see that what it does is any place that's typically a road or where there's street view imagery available, that 360 panorama, it'll kind of put that blue line on it. And typically those are places where the Google Maps car is driven, or sometimes Google will do what they call special collects, where they'll put the Google Maps car camera on somebody's back and have them go for a walk to collect special imagery where there's no roads available. So what I can do, if I want to view what these street view images look like, simply a matter of just clicking on the blue and it'll fly me in there, adjust me to where I'm parallel with the road, and then it'll kind of show me that street view image. Pretty simple to use. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that if I wanted to say share this image right here with my students, maybe it was the setting of a book that we were reading in class, maybe it was I'm just trying to show them their community, where they live, whatever it was. To share it, it's pretty simple. I just jump down here to where the share button is, press that. By pressing get link, I can actually copy that directly to the clipboard. Or if I even wanted to, I could, by pressing the Facebook button, I could post it on Facebook, I could tweet it out, I can post it to Google+. But it's pretty simple to use just by using these buttons. And then if I were to paste, I'll just open up a new tab here. But if I were to paste that link into a new tab, or if I were to send it to students in Google Classroom, for example, when they clicked on that image, the exact same image, including the exact same position that I'm facing, will open up, right? So you can almost force students to be able to see exactly what it is in Street View imagery that you want them to notice upon first opening the link. Okay, so that's one way to use it. I'm going to close out this Street View image here, right? Close out this Street View image here, and let's go somewhere else. Let's just go to maybe England in the United Kingdom. So do a search there, fly me this way. And you see a little knowledge card pops up. Those are pretty cool, but I'll close out that. And from this height, if I press Pegman, right, you'll notice that it kind of colors everything in blue, which means, you can't really exactly get if you wanted to find an absolute location or a specific one, it's kind of hard to do from above, but typically when you see countries that are entirely colored in blue like this, typically means that, Google's pretty much mapped out most of that country. So it's just simply a matter of if I wanted to find a random street view imagery, find a random bit of street view imagery to share with my class. Maybe I'm talking about other cultures and want them to see what other places around the world looks like. I can just click. It'll fly me in there. Let's see where this image ends up. Right. It'll fly me in there, and then I'll be able to kind of go and kind of look around. Right. Now I can share by pressing the share button here in the bottom left. But you can actually share by copying this entire URL. So this thing that goes across the top here is actually the web address for this particular image. And if you take some time to actually look at the URL, kind of what's included in it, it's actually got your latitude and longitude, your heading, your height above the ground, what's called your yaw, your position, your point of view. So I can actually copy that link if I wanted to. And then I could send that link to my students. Here I'll do it just by posting it in another tab. And when students clicked on that link, that exact image, including that exact field of view that you had, will open up for them. All right, cool. Thanks.